Arena. Game one of a conference doubleheader. Women's basketball between the Blue Jays of Elmhurst University and your Wheaton College Thunder. Fans, let's meet the starting lineups for this game, beginning with Elmhurst. At guard, a 5'2 junior from Vancouver, Washington, number 1, Rowan Cusack. At forward, a 5'11 junior from Barstow, California, number 5, Tyresha Sessions. At a guard spot, a 5'7 freshman from Valparaiso, number 10, Kristen Bukata. At guard for the Blue Jays, a 5'8 sophomore, Oceanside, California, number 14, Nariah Smith. And rounding out the starting five, at forward, a 5'11 sophomore from St. John, Indiana, number 24, Anna Klasinski. The Blue Jays are coached by Jason Pruitt. And now it's time for the starting lineup for your Wheaton College Thunder. At guard, a 5'8 senior from Victoria, Minnesota, number 4, Lily Schwinn. At guard, a 5'4 sophomore, Lone Tree, Colorado, number 5, Alyssa Faborowski. A sophomore guard, 5'10, Falls Church, Virginia, number 24, Kate Oliver. At a forward spot, a 5'11 junior from Northfield, Minnesota, number 25, Annika Richardson. And a 5'10 senior guard from Elburn, St. Charles North, 33, Annie Tate. The Thunder are coached by Kent Madsen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this presentation of Wheaton College Thunder basketball here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. My name is Dominic Brown, along with Parker Rogers. We got a good one for you tonight, folks. It is the Elmhurst Blue Jays taking on your Wheaton Thunder. Currently, the Thunder coming off a difficult loss to Milliken. However, Milliken ranked very highly. Wheaton getting a home opportunity after 2 road games, so we'll see how they perform here at King Arena for the tip-off.
Looking for a real exciting game here tonight. Annie Tate led Wheaton with 10 points in their last bout against Milliken. Kate Oliver came close with 8 points, but she also had 10 rebounds, which led the team.
Obviously, we see Caroline Sickink, unfortunately, continuing to be out tonight. So we see Annie Tate and Annika Richardson hopefully carrying that load and propelling the Thunder to another conference victory. Tate will be there for the tip-off, and it goes to Elmhurst, and we are underway here at King Arena. It's going to be controlled by number 10, Kristen Bukata. Bukata at the top of the key is going to swing it around to Kaczynski. Swing it back out. Bobrowski on the corner guarding. Now it's going to be Schwinn looking to pick up Kaczynski. Let's see that back to the top of the key. Wheaton playing good defense so far, not allowing anything. 5 left on the shot clock. Shot's going to have to go up, and it's only going to touch the net, but a nice rebound there. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Thunder.
Yeah, great defense there by the Thunder, using that man defense to really stifle Elmhurst there, not allowing them to get a clear shot off. And when they did, it was heavily contested by Kate Oliver.
Elmhurst is going to go full court press to start here, and it's going to be, I believe Elmhurst got a hand on that ball. It was number 5, Tricia Sessions, but it will still stay with the Thunder.
This is where Wheaton has struggled here in this season against the full court press. When they face the press, it's forced them to kind of quicken up their game.
Richardson able to swing it out to Schwinn. Schwinn captaining the offense. He's going to take it across midcourt. Elmhurst applying the pressure early. Oliver is going to suffer a reaching foul. It's going to be number 5, Tricia Sessions on the foul.
Great hustle there by Oliver.
And they're going to see some physical defense here from the Blue Jays. They've come out very aggressive early. Wheaton having some trouble early in the season with the full court press, so they're trying to speed up Wheaton's game. Schwinn trying to drive inside, nothing there. Gonna dish it back out to Fiborowski. Borowski's gonna put it up, no good. Rebound's gonna be collected there by number 10, Kristen Bukata. Bukata sends it back up, shot put up by Elmhurst, no good. Rebound back to Elmhurst, they're gonna swing it around for Bukata. Bukata's gonna send it out to Rowan Cusack. Bukata controlling it on the top of the key. Wheaton sticking with their man defense. So far, Elmhurst hasn't been able to get anything going. Shot put up, and it's going to be no good, way off the mark. But the rebound's going to be collected by number 10, Bukata, who's going to take a shot from the mid-range, and that's going to be no good, and it's going to be Wheaton ball.
So far, a few errant shots from Elmhurst here, not able to get anything to fall significantly close to the rim. Good defense there by Wheaton.
And so far, we've seen very aggressive play from both teams. Wheaton sticking with a good man offense, or defense, excuse me. Kate Oliver brings it up the floor. He's going to send it to Faborowski. Faborowski going to drive inside. He's going to pick up the double team. Nice pass there to Tate. Tate had the opportunity to put off the shot, passed it up. Richardson is going to have it be stolen there by number 5, Sessions. And believe we're going to have a travel there.
Looks like Sessions may have stepped out of bounds. But that turnover there, significant for Wheaton, averaging almost 19 a game this season, having 23 last match against Milliken. It's going to be one of the keys of the game here tonight, see if they can eliminate a lot of their turnover struggles.
So far, it seems like Elmhurst wants to push the tempo while Wheaton wants to slow this thing down and try to get it on the inside. There's going to be a pass inside to Tate. Tate's going to put it up and get the basket. Annie Tate, the first points of the game for the Thunder.
And that's where she's been so successful over her career, just finding spots underneath the basket to put the ball into the cup. We'll be looking for more of that here tonight.
Klaczynski, now the ball is going to swing. Now it's going to be swung back to Klaczynski. Number 5, Sessions going to drive. Sessions going to try to put up the underhand shot, no good. Rebound there by Smith. Smith is going to kick it back out to Cusack. Cusack trying to drive inside, kicks it back out. Good defense still maintained by the Thunder. The shot's going to be put up, no good. I believe the buzzer went off, but the rebound goes to Tate.
Good rebound there by Tate. Wheaton's been really good this season
with the rebound. Pass and the foul. Alyssa Fiborowski getting the points.
Great ball movement there by Wheaton. Able to spread it down the court, find the open player in Fiborowski, and she was able to lay it in, drawing that foul.
Fiborowski's been coming off the bench earlier in the season, but has assumed a starting role here tonight as she unfortunately clanks the and one off the front iron, so will stay a 4-0 game. Elmhurst trying to push the tempo, finds Klaczynski in the corner. He's going to send it back out to number 10, Bukata. They're still trying to get something inside, but so far Wheaton's played very good defense. Richardson defending, puts up, and there's going to be the first Elmhurst point of the game. Number 14, Nariah Smith.
Nariah Smith coming off a good game in their last bout against Carroll with 14 points. Finds the first bucket for Elmhurst here tonight.
Fiborowski dishes out to Tate. Tate going to the rim, and she's going to get another points. 6-2 here in the early goings for Wheaton.
Again, just great ball movement there, finding Annie Tate, allowing her to drive to the basket.
With Caroline Sickick out, Annie Tate is going to be one of the heart and souls of this offense. Bukata driving in, nice pass underneath there. 2 Sessions, going to put it up, and there's going to be a basket for Elmhurst. Full court press back on again for the Blue Jays. Schwinn does a good job dissecting. It's going to send it to Fiborowski. Fiborowski send it back to Schwinn. Finds Fiborowski on the inside. So far, nothing there. Drives on the inside, tries to send it out, but I believe she stepped out of bounds.
Another turnover for Wheaton early here. Just got a little bit aggressive. Fiborowski trying to drive, looking for Kate Oliver, who was open in the corner.
So far, we've seen Wheaton trying to use ball movement, set up not as much of a half-court offense, not trying to go with speed, but trying to drive inside and to mix success so far. They need to take better care of the ball. Oh, nice defense there. No foul for Richardson, who's going to send it over to Fiborowski. And there's the first Elmhurst turnover of the game. Richardson is going to take the shot from 3. No good. Rebound there by Oliver, and Oliver's going to take it back to the top of the key. Oliver Going to swing it out to Richardson. Richardson to Fabarowski. Back to Oliver. Oliver pulls up from 3 and connects. Kate Oliver with the tray. First points of the game for her. Elmhurst sets for a bick with Cusack at the top of the key. He sent in to number 3, Sinise McQuay, and there's going to be a foul there, I believe, on Oliver.
Take a look at the replay here. Yep. Shooting foul on Oliver there.
And we're going to have our first timeout of the game here. Wheaton Athletics would like to thank Maypool Restaurant, downtown Wheaton, for providing food for the game staff at tonight's basketball games. Maypool is located at 121 West Front Street in Wheaton. Visit their website at www.gathermaypool.com to place an order or make a reservation, or give them a call at 331-218-4181. Well, so far we've had a good game here. Parker, what have we liked so far?
We've liked the ball movement here by Wheaton early, being able to kind of spread the court and get their offense running a little bit with Tate, finding her underneath the basket, getting her the open shots that she wants, where she's been so successful. What we don't like is the turnovers. Now, so far they've only had 2 turnovers, which is good considering the turnover problem that they've had this season. On the other end of the court, Elmhurst is getting stifled a little bit by this man defense by Wheaton. See if they can create open shots. They've been good from beyond the arc, so expect to see some more shots here from 3. See if Coach Pruitt put any of that in during this timeout for the Blue Jays.
Absolutely. So far, nothing easy in the early goings for Elmhurst. We'll be thankful to take some of these free throw shots here. And the first one connects for Anna Kaczynski. Kaczynski will clank the second one. 1 for 1 there for the Blue Jays.
And here's a place where Wheaton's really shined in the rebound game, whether it be offensive or defense, getting a lot of points off of offensive rebounds, getting the defensive rebound there. Look for them to be strong in that category here tonight.
Tate is going to try to drive inside, kicks it back out. Leave. Martin is going to be in the game for the first time. So Alex Martin takes a shot, no good. It's going to be passed up the floor by Elmhurst. Cusack will send it over to MC Brown, number 22, first time calling her name so far tonight. Zero Lindsay Novak also into the game. Brown try to take it to the top of the key. Again, nothing cooking so far for Elmhurst. Nice cut there on the other side, but the rejection by Richardson.
Great block by Richardson and good defensive play. She's one of those defensive stars on this team.
Richardson is going to find Alexis Martin in the corner. Martin sends it back to Richardson. Richardson's going to pull up for 3, and it's going to be off the front and rebound there by Elmhurst. Elmhurst looking to run the floor here. Pass out to Brown. Brown thought about it, decided not to. Gives it back up to Kaczynski. Novak looking for help on the front of the key. So far, nothing on the inside. Everything has been out. Drive there by Brown. Kicks out to the outside. Going to spent back to Smith. Smith trying to drive, put it up, no good. Another wild shot here for the Blue Jays.
Seemed like any attempt there to try to get the ball to the basket, just not able to find its home.
Richardson's going to bring it up the floor for Wheaton. Kick it out to Alexis Martin. Martin sends it to Schwinn. Schwinn to Fabarowski. Wheaton operating at the top of the key, looking to try to get a 3-point opportunity. Nice pass inside to Tate. Tate's going to put it up, no good.
Just a little too strong off the backboard there for Tate.
MC Brown driving. It's going to be a pull-up 3 for Novak, and it's going to be a little bit off the mark. Nice rebound there for number 14, Smith, and Smith will get the points.
Good second chance opportunity there for Smith, obviously the leader of this Elmhurst team.
It's going to be one of the keys. Oh, and another turnover there by the Thunder, and the foul on Martin.
That'll be on MC Brown. Elmhurst causing that turnover and drawing the foul from Martin.
Number 11 for Elmhurst, Peyton Schmidt, is into the game for the first time. As Ronan Cusack is going to take it up the floor. Good job by Elmhurst creating second chance opportunities, because so far no easy shots for the Blue Jays. And all said and done, they're only down by 2 in the early goings of this, in the late goings of the first quarter. And we're going to get a foul here.
Check out the replay here. Cusack with the ball. Seems to be on Faborowski.
So far, Wheaton with 3 fouls, so neither team quite in trouble yet. Faborowski will go out of the game.
Anna Mooney steps in the game here. She leads the team in three-point percentage with a 34.6 percentage from beyond the arc.
See what Anna Mooney can provide off the bench as a spark for the Thunder. It's going to be number 24, Kaczynski driving, is going to put up another tough shot, no good. Rebound there by Tate. Schwinn bring up the floor, sends it back out to Tate. Tate looking to try to get it inside. She'll take the mid-range, and it's going to roll off the basket, no good. Rebound there, Alexis Martin. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Wheaton.
Something to mention about Mooney coming off the bench here. She's played in 15 games, started 13. She always seems to provide a spark for the offense whenever she's in, hitting from 3.
Rachel Brady with her first opportunity of the game, getting the 2-point basket. It's going to be a drive, puts it up for Elmhurst, no good. That was Cusack on the drive. And Wheaton will get another opportunity. Martin finds Tate. Tate was open for a bit. And now guarded there by Elmhurst. Schwinn on the outside. Good defense there by number 22, MC Brown, as it was poked away from Schwinn. Schwinn find Brady on the outside. Brady looking to get inside. Mooney guarded at the top of the key. Swings it underneath to Tate. Tate is going to try to go up. No good. Nice defense there by Kaczynski.
Looks like Kaczynski may have gotten a hand on it.
And there's going to be no good from Lindsay Novak as Rachel Brady collects the rebound. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Very evenly matched here in the rebound game tonight. Wheaton with 11, Elmhurst with 10.
Schwinn battling Cusack at the top of the key. Cusack poked it away for a bit, and there's going to be a reaching foul on Cusack. So far, we've seen a defensive grudge match here. It's 11-7 with 41 seconds left in the first quarter. But both teams very aggressive defense underneath the basket.
Yeah, Coach Madsen not too happy there before the foul. Yelling for Schwinn to use her left.
Had Mooney cutting in, but decide to dish it out to Schwinn. Tate's gonna put up a 3, and she's gonna connect. Annie Tate from downtown.
A rare 3 from Tate, but much needed to provide a little bit of a spark here for the Wheaton offense.
Ooh, and Rachel Brady was called for the foul. Here's another look at the 3. Will be MC Brown underneath the basket. Send it into Novak. Novak trying to pull up a no good. Mid-range jumper there, and it doesn't find anything. And that's going to go off of Annie Tate and stay with the Blue Jays. MC Brown making a nice play.
Good awareness there. Going for the rebound, knew she was going to go out of bounds and tossed it off the chest of Annie Tate.
So we're going to get number 21 for Elmhurst into the game, Natalie Hardy, in replacement of Novak. Brown is going to send it into Hardy, kicks it back out on the outside. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound there by number 23, Lisa Craig, I believe. A deep shot there for Elmhurst, no good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter here at King Arena. So far we've had a defensive grudge match, but Wheaton with the lead, 14-7.
Great offensive play here early on from Wheaton, finding the open shooter, being able to drive on the inside, try to take the shots. Now obviously Elmhurst has stifled them a little bit under the basket. Wheaton trying to take a few more mid-range shots. Now on the other end of the court, we're looking at Elmhurst. We're looking at them put up bad shots after bad shots, not being able to really get anything to fall close to the basket. Really, it's Smith with 6 points that's leading this entire offense, and then we have Kaczynski with the 1 free throw, providing a little bit of support there
Absolutely, and a lot of the points for Nariah Smith have been off of the offensive rebound. And so there hasn't been a lot of great initial shooting, good rebounding play, but so far Wheaton playing great defense.
Yeah, great rebounding all around. Off this last possession, Elmhurst went up to 13 rebounds, Wheaton with 11. Good defense from Wheaton. We saw that block from Richardson earlier on in the first quarter. See if she can get a spark here going in the second quarter.
Absolutely, and if Elmhurst wants to gain any traction, the shooting's got to be better. Currently shooting 15% from the floor, 0 for 5 from three-point range. It's going to start with Elmhurst on the beginning of this second half. See, he was sent out to Cusack. Cusack driving in, is going to kick it over to Kaczynski. It's going to be put up for three, no good. On the shot, that was Natalie Hardy. There's going to be jump ball underneath the basket. Possession arrow goes to Wheaton.
Kate Oliver's back in the game for the Thunder. She seems to be a defensive machine. She has 15 blocks so far this season.
Absolutely, she's one of those players who's willing to do the dirty work for her team, get the rebounds, make the extra effort defensive plays. Tate trying to drive inside, is going to kick it out to Oliver. Oliver thought about it, but decided not to. He's going to go to Tate again. Tate will swing it back out to Oliver. Oliver looking for an opportunity to drive, will take it, passes it out to Brady. Brady underneath, no one was there for Tate. Tate will put it up, no good, but the foul.
Tate a little bit late on the shot there, but it worked out in the end. She was able to draw the foul.
Absolutely, and Tate sent her defender absolutely flying to the ground. As we saw, she created that wide open opportunity. And Tate currently leading Wheaton with 7 points on the game. Take her first shot. And it'll be good. Tate also tied with Caroline Sicking coming into the game, averaging 17.3 points per game. It's one of the senior leaders on this Wheaton team, as she'll go 2 for 2.
Yeah, Tate, a fifth-year former All-American, provides the most offense for this team.
Another three-point shot there for Elmhurst, no good, but the rebound was collected. I believe that's going to be Wheaton ball.
Natalie Hardy tried to go for the rebound, unable to recover, and slid out of bounds.
You see another missed shot from 3 for Elmhurst. They have been off of rhythm all night. Feborowski will take it up the floor. It's good defense so far by Cusack. It's going to pass deflected by Oliver, but makes its way to Tate. Tate trying to find the opportunity to drive inside. Working on her defender. Oliver's going to pull up from the corner 3 and connect.
String music. A tough shot from the corner there by Oliver.
Absolutely, what a play. Another three-point shot. And finally, a connection for Elmhurst. That's Anna Kaczynski for 3.
Elmhurst is a team that likes to take the 3 ball, shooting 20 in their last match against Carroll, hitting only 6 of them, able to find one here tonight.
And there's going to be another turnover for Wheaton, as Natalie Hardy was able to pickpocket Oliver.
See what they say here. It looks like it bounced off of Oliver's knee. Thought that Hardy may have gotten a finger on it. Coach Madsen not too happy about that call.
This is potentially a huge momentum swing here for Elmhurst if they're able to capitalize off of this possession. Currently down 19-10. Cusack operating at the top of the key. We'll send it over to Shanice McQuay. Back over as I believe that is Kaczynski back in the game. The ball will go out, possession arrow Elmhurst.
Good defense there by Lily Schwinn and Kate Oliver.
Elmhurst on the inbound. They're going to find Bricata. Bricata's going to put it up, but there's going to be a foul on Wheaton.
Take a look at the replay here. Bricata driving to the basket. Looks like it may have been Kate Oliver with a hand on the inside there.
Yeah, definitely didn't see a ton of contact, but the refs probably saw something that I didn't. Bricata with the first free throw shot, and it's going to be good. And the second opportunity is going to go off the rim, rebound by Tate. Schwinn looking to run the floor, going a little more fast tempo here. Stover, Schwinn slows it down a bit. It's going to be Oliver at the top of the key. Oliver battling Bricata. She's able to drive on the inside, kick over to Feborowski. Feborowski is going to miss the basket, and it's going to be possession Elmhurst after the foul.
Good vision there by Oliver to see the open player in Feborowski. Her shot just a little bit too strong. Schwinn went for the rebound, but unfortunately went out. So we'll see another Elmhurst possession there, see what they can do.
Looks like there was a little bit of confusion on the Elmhurst side as a substitution was made as Ronan Cusack comes out. And I believe Tarisha Sessions comes back in. So far we've seen Elmhurst starting to get a little bit of a rhythm, making that three-point, and so far they've collected a lot of points on foul opportunities that disincentivizes Wheaton from their aggressive play. McQuay was driving. It's going to be off the foot there of Smith, and everybody's hit the floor, and the possession is going to go to Wheaton.
Great hustle there by Feborowski, one of the scrappier players on this team, able to get her body in there. And then we see Smith just try to chuck it to one of her players, but threw it out of bounds.
Mariah Smith with the errant pass, and that'll be a turnover on Elmhurst as Schwinn will take the inbound. Schwinn will send it to Feborowski. Going to bring it up the floor, looking to pick up the tempo, send it out to Martin. We'll find Richardson. Richardson directing traffic, sends it back out to Feborowski. Tate, looking for anyone cutting inside, will drive herself. Takes the pump. Richardson for three, no good. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Possession arrow, Elmhurst.
That was a good possession there by Wheaton, getting the ball underneath. Annie Tate driving, trying to create the opportunity herself. Didn't like the shot that she had, so she dished it out to an open Richardson. Just clanked it off the side of the rim there.
Absolutely. Wheaton getting opportunities and setting up good shots. Far recently been a little bit of a spell. Elmhurst passes it on the inside. Nice pass there from Smith. And it's going to be off of Wheaton. I believe that was number 24, Klaczynski was driving.
Klaczynski couldn't just get control of the ball there. Looked like it rolled off of her foot maybe, but they will retain possession.
Sessions will send it out to Klaczynski as Bricata is going to try to drive inside, puts up the shot, and is going to send it right to Feborowski. Feborowski wanting to run the floor. And she's going to slow it down a little bit, and it's trapped on the inside, and it's going to stay with Wheaton, but a nice defensive play there by Sessions.
Fast move by Feborowski there, getting trapped a little bit on the wing. Elmhurst calls a timeout. Let's see if Coach Madsen can come up with something here to slow the offense down and create opportunities for Wheaton.
Absolutely. So far it seems like Wheaton was getting a little up-tempo, getting a little bit out of their game. So we'll see if they can try to slow down a bit. Kate Olivers added now 6 points on the game, being the main scoring option outside of Annie Tate with 9. And so far, Wheaton nursing a 19-11 lead.
Yeah, Wheaton shooting decently from three. They're 3 for 6, which is 50%. On the opposite end, Elmhurst is 1 for 8, 12.5% from the arc. Elmhurst likes to take shots from the arc. Let's see if Coach Pruitt can dial something up here for this Elmhurst team, provide them with a little bit of a spark.
So far, the rebounding game has been pretty split as Elmhurst with a slight advantage, 15-14. And as a team that had that as their strength going in, Wheaton's done pretty well on the boards. Schwinn, trapped on the outside, loses it for a little bit. So we've seen ball security continuing to be an issue, but they're able to regain it. Schwinn is going to drive inside, kick it out. Feborowski, who will take the shot, no good off the front of the rim. Elmhurst collects. They're going to push it up tempo here and slow down, but the mid-range jumper no good there for Sessions. The rebound is going to be good for Bricata.
Bricata ran into her own teammate there, but was able to corral the ball and get the second chance points, which has been the name of the game for this Elmhurst team. Those second chance points coming in clutch for them.
Elmhurst starting to close the gap a little bit. It's now a 19-13 game. Tate is going to try to take it from 3. It's way off the mark, and the rebound's going to go to Elmhurst, and they're going to look to run the floor again. Brown's going to send it up. Bricata passes it over to Feborowski. or excuse me, it'll be Kosinski, and there'll be a foul.
You see the tempo of this game starting to speed up after that timeout. Kosinski running down, Bukata finding her open, going for the shot, drawing the foul. Let's see if they can capitalize on that foul here with 2 shots.
Seems like Elmhurst is starting to play the game they wanted to play from the beginning here with 5:40 left in the second quarter, as the first free throw is no good.
Bit of a knuckleball there.
Yeah. Second opportunity, and that's also going to be off the mark. Nothing for Elmhurst on that possession as Richardson collected the rebound, and Schwinn will take it up the floor. Schwinn sent over to Richardson. Richardson to Feborowski. Tate on the outside, looking to try to get it in. No one available. Gets the ball poked away, able to regain possession. Martin at the top of the key. See out Feborowski. Good defense so far by Elmhurst. Gets it inside to Tate, and Tate gets her ball back. No good. Rebound Tate puts it up. No good, but the foul.
Tate almost lost the ball there. Let's take a look at this replay. She lost the ball, went up for the shot, grabbed her own rebound, and then drew the foul. Good offense there by Tate, looking for the open opportunity. Now let's see if she can capitalize here with 2 shots.
With one of your best players, you want her to create those second chance opportunities for herself. And she makes the first free throw.
Really looking to get the ball into the playmaker's hands. So far tonight, that's been Tate, but also it's been Kate Olivers. Try to get her involved a little bit more in the game. She is on the bench right now.
And the second opportunity for Tate is good. Oliver normally a defensive player, so good to see her getting into the offensive game. Elmhurst is going to pick up the tempo a little bit. It's going to be sent over to Sessions. Sessions trying to drive inside to Smith. Smith puts up the shot, and the foul is going to be called on Richardson.
Saying she pushed.
I believe there was a foul on the shot, but
yeah, it looks like Richardson got her hand in, and as Smith went up, just got a little bit of a shove.
Rachel Brady will come in for Richardson. It's now 4 team fouls. First free throw shot there for, I believe that Smith is going to be no good. Mariah Smith still leading this Elmhurst team with 6 points. She'll take the second opportunity and make it. So far, some difficulty from the free throw line for Elmhurst as they're leaving a lot of points on the board.
Elmhurst coming back out with a full court press, something that Wheaton has struggled against all season long. Able to beat it there.
Send it over. The inside, Tate screaming for it on the inside. No good. They're going to find her on the corner. Tate looking to drive, loses the ball for a little bit. She's going to put it up, but there's going to be a foul, and they're going to call it a 3-play. They called it on the shot.
Great shot there from Tate. Getting the foul called, has a chance for a 3-point play here. It will provide a much-needed spark for this Wheaton offense as they continue to roll with this lead.
Absolutely, 23-14 lead here so far. Good play by the Thunder, as we've seen not only good defense, but we're starting to see them find a rhythm on the offensive side.
Wheaton up by 9. Their largest lead of the night was by 12 points. But slowly and steadily, Elmhurst is trying to find opportunities to score, whether that be underneath the basket, trying to shoot from range. But mostly, most of their points has come from the rebound, from second chance points.
Absolutely, and so far for Elmhurst, you need to want to see a little bit better free throw shooting. 3 for 8 from the charity stripe so far. Meanwhile, Wheaton 4 for 5, shooting 80%. So far from field goal percentage, Wheaton shooting 40% from the floor. So overall, finding good open look opportunities. Tate also being the first player to get into double digits tonight on either team with 13 points, leading the way for the Thunder. And she will have an opportunity to add a 14th point to her total tonight.
Let's see what Coach Madsen has drawn up for this Wheaton defense as they get ready.
And Tate will make the and one opportunity. Really a 10-point lead here with 4:43 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Ricotta is Going to send it to Smith. Smith looking to drive inside on Brady. Smith will put it up. Tough shot, no good. Bricata with the rebound, but they're going to call a foul here. I believe that will be on Wheaton again. So they're going to call that on Schwinn.
Tough shot there by Smith. Bricata will go to the line.
Mooney will check into the game for Schwinn.
Nine fouls so far here in the game for Wheaton.
Bricata with the first shot, and she'll make it.
But here's the bright spot for Wheaton. Only 4 turnovers so far. Significantly less than what they've had so far this season. Looks to be like they're sort of solving some of those turnover issues.
Absolutely, and even with Elmhurst providing a lot of pressure too, so they've been able to work through this full court press as Elmhurst deploys it again. 24-16 game here in the late goings of the second quarter. Feborowski's going to send it to Mooney. Mooney trying to drive. She'll pull up around 3. Send it over to Feborowski. Martin looking inside, gets it to Tate. Tate's going to pass it back out. Mooney trying to drive inside. She's blocked. Nice play on defense there from Elmhurst as Martin's trying to drive inside. The ball's going to go off her foot and go to Elmhurst.
Great ball movement there by Wheaton. Passing it around, trying to find the open shot. Just got away from Martin as she was trying to drive to the basket there.
Bricata looking to do it herself, taking it all the way, and is going to get it to fall.
Good drive there from Bricata.
Kristen Bricata getting into the game so far, and that was the first easy shot of the night I remember for Elmhurst. Mooney will try to drive it herself. Sends it to Feborowski. Martin looking for an opportunity. Mooney sends it to Brady. Brady trying to drive it in herself, gets the opportunity, puts it up, and gets it. And the foul!
Another and one play from Wheaton. Rachel Brady this time with the opportunity for a 3-point play. Great shot right there, going up. Looks like a little hook shot play. Just floated it right in.
Elmhurst trying to take the charge, but believe there was a shuffle of the feet. Brady, and she'll complete the 3-point play. 27-18 here with 3 minutes in. The shot from 3 for Elmhurst, no good for Klaczynski, and that's going to stay with the Blue Jays.
That was out on MC Brown as she tried to grab the rebound, just tipped it out of bounds there.
Excuse me, that'll stay. We'll go to Wheaton. As Wheaton, another defensive stop. Mooney to Feborowski. Feborowski, Mooney, the two of them have been good at breaking this full court press. Mooney setting up the offense, tries to bait inside, no good. Picks up her dribble, being swarmed currently by Brown. Send it into Tate. Tate's gonna try to work on Smith, sends it back out, and there's gonna be a foul there.
That internal clock working good for Anna Mooney there, able to find Tate before a 5-second violation.
Number 11, Peyton Schmidt will check into the game for Nariah Smith for the Blue Jays.
And so far this game, Wheaton's able to sort of beat that full court press.
First shot for Tate is good.
You know, just passing the ball around, sort of playing a little back and forth, finding the open offensive player wherever they can.
Absolutely. So far, Wheaton showing improved ability to limit the turnovers and establish their offense, even getting through the full court press. MC Brown will check out of the game with Natalie Hardy back in. Bricata is going to send it. Nice bid there by Feborowski, but no good on the steal attempt. Able to get back defensively. Martin going to play defense against Elmhurst there. The shot put up wildly there by Hardy, no good. And possession's going to go to Wheaton.
Wheaton shooting impressively well from the line tonight. 8 for 9, 88.9%. Annie Tate hitting all 7 of her free throws.
And compared to 50% from Elmhurst, that's been one of the biggest differences in this game, has been the free throw shooting and taking the open points when you have them. Tate's gonna fire it across the court to Martin. Martin sends it to Brady. Brady will fire it back over. Dangerous pass there, but Tate is able to corral it. Tate's gonna fire it all the way back. Martin's gonna pull up from 3, no good. Rebound there by Cusack.
Martin just missed over top there. That shot a little bit flat.
Cusack trying to drive inside, gets a bunch of Wheaton defenders, no good. Tate with the rebound.
Looked like Cusack was trying to draw a foul there on the shot, unable to.
Gets back out, Mooney's gonna put up for 3 and connects on a Mooney from downtown.
Great shot there from Mooney. A great three-point shooter. She leads the team.
And Natalie Hardy responds for the Blue Jays.
Both teams trading blows here.
Pass up the court, Mooney. Gonna take it up, picks up her dribble. Able to send it to Faborowski. Faborowski looking to drive inside. She's gonna put it up and gets the roll.
Great drive there from Faborowski off the pass from Mooney, who set up the screen to allow her to roll to the outside and drive inside.
And Bricata looking to respond, no good. Rebound for Brady. Faborowski, the baseball pass to Annie Tate, able to get it up the floor. We've seen a lot of great passing from this Wheaton team. Fortunately there, a traveling violation by Alyssa Faborowski. This will give us a little bit of a breather. Wow. What a back and forth affair here by these two teams. We see Mooney with the 3, with the immediate response from Hardy.
Both teams trading threes there.
Rowan Cusack will take it up the floor, sends it to Bricata. Bricata looking for the open person. It's going to be sent in to number 4, Kristen Lopez. First time calling her name tonight. Going to be drive on the inside there, and the roll is not going to go for Peyton Schmidt.
The freshman Jenna Hunter's in the game on the rebound there.
First time calling Jenna Hunter's name, getting some quality minutes here at the end of the first half. Faborowski going to drive inside, bounce pass over to Mooney, no good. Mooney's able to collect a rebound, finds Martin. Martin will control the ball, 38 seconds left, and there's going to be a steal there, and that ball's going to go to Elmhurst.
Take a look at the replay here. Bricata just punching that ball out. They'll call it possession of Elmhurst.
And there was a foul on that diving play too, so Bricata's going to be able to try to pick up a few points here before the end of the first half.
I think the ref may have been signaling that Martin had grabbed Bricata there.
Bricata clanks the first one off the front of the rim. The free throw shooting continues to be an issue for the Blue Jays. Bricata with the second chance opportunity, and no good as well. Martin trying to drive it up the floor. Little bit of a difference from shot clock and game clock, about 6 seconds. So this will be most likely Wheaton's final possession of the half. Faborowski trying to drive inside, and the foul is going to be called there. I believe that's Lopez.
Actually, that's Natalie Hardy there on the reach in.
Yep, Hardy with the reach. As Faborowski will get for her first opportunity from the line as she sinks the first one.
It was a good drive finding the open lane from Faborowski right after that foul, but props to her for drawing the foul.
And the second one, no good. Rebound there by Brady. Second chance opportunity. Shot clock is turned off. 17 seconds and counting, as Faborowski is going to control this one for Wheaton's final possession of the first half. Faborowski going to put it up from 3, no good. Rebound there by Cusack. Cusack trying to drive the floor, going to put it up the foul. 0.8 seconds left on the clock, and Elmhurst will get some more free throws.
Just a quick movement, ball movement down the court. Cusack passes underneath the inside. Faborowski draws the foul there.
It was Peyton Schmidt underneath who will be taking the free throws, looking to draw this game closer and get some points with the shot clock turned off. First free throw is going to be good.
It's important to note Kate Oliver has sat most of this second quarter. She has 2 fouls, Wonder if they're saving her for later in the game.
The second shot there by Schmidt is good. 0.8 seconds. Let's see if Wheaton can get a shot off. It's going to be collected, and that shot's going to be no good. That's the end of the first half. Wheaton currently up 35-23 with the advantage over Elmhurst. Annie Tate with 16 points on the game. And overall, great offensive and defensive showing for the Thunder. We'll be back here in the second half for more. I'm Dominic Brown with Parker Rogers. Stay tuned.
Wheaton was definitely the best place, for me that I could have ever gone. I look back just making the decision to come to Wheaton. I'm so grateful, for everyone in that process who helped lead me to Wheaton. I feel like I've grown in just so many different ways, looking back to my freshman year, even just thinking about it now, to kind of where I am now, and really couldn't have asked for any better place to be. And honestly, again, that's a testament to all the people that I got to surround myself with every day here.
When I saw him play in high school, I came back and told Coach Banner, he clearly is talented enough, but he is so small.
Growing up as very short, skinny, kind of out-of-place point guard, I think that's really where you have to have a chip on your shoulder to know and go in that, I've put in the work and I deserve to be on the court here.
But to be honest, he wasn't the best player on his high school team, and then he wasn't the best player at Wheaton for 4 years. But honestly, very quickly into his first few practices, I could tell we had somebody pretty special. But he is, by all measure now, one of the all-time great players to ever put on a Wheaton jersey. But he's also going to be the type of young man that you can point back to and say, this is what a star player looks like, behaves like, and acts.
I think looking back early on in my career, I really was afraid to fail. And that's something that we talked about a lot, was throw all your dice out there, put all the chips out there. And don't be afraid to fail. And that's something that we kind of worked on together. And that's really what helped us gain trust. And for me, my past, 2-3 years, I was really able to play more free.
When you get a young man like Tyson, you realize you got something pretty special as a coach, because in a lot of ways, he became the leader of our team. And I just cheered a lot. He just became somebody who really embodies everything you want from a best player.
It's honestly such a great honor, and it's something that, I never really thought was on the table.
I do describe the Justice Trophy regularly as the Division III Heisman for men's basketball. It really is in many ways the most prestigious award that is given out in men's and women's basketball at the Division III level. It not only measures the basketball ability of the men and women at Division III basketball, but also the academic and service of those individuals. So it's a total award that really encompasses not only just the talent level, but really the most outstanding student athlete in our sport.
The initial feelings were just of gratitude and thankfulness to Wheaton, to Coach Shower, to Coach Panner, everybody who invested in me during this time.
I thought he was better than people probably perceived. The fact that he wasn't on any All-America lists, preseason lists, surprised me given the career he had had to that point. And I think he kind of carried a little bit of that chip on his shoulder into this season and used that as motivation.
I'm not going to let anybody outwork me. I think that's really kind of where it comes from and stems from, is just wanting to win badly enough to where, you're willing to sacrifice.
One of the things I love about Tyson is he averaged over 5 rebounds a game, and he's not much taller than me. So he just simply was relentless to go rebound the basketball, and knew that given our personnel, that was going to be a potential area of weakness and that he needed to help us there. I honestly believe if I didn't show up for a week, Tyson would have made sure our team did exactly the same thing we did when I was there. And so his legacy will will be brought up over and over and over again, whether I'm here or not, because he's going to be on the wall and that trophy's going to be downstairs. The academic reputation of the institution is so high that the students we get here are really self-motivated to do well academically. That matters to them. So they're typically pretty good students on our roster. And then because of their relationship to Jesus, there's a sense that we should serve others and try to model that as Jesus did.
Looking back on the Israel trip and Zimbabwe trip, those are two things, just looking back on my career that I will never forget. The relationships that we built out there were just so incredible.
Go to the Holy Lands, we're going to do all those biblical sites and really study the Bible on that trip. And our trip to Zimbabwe, which Tyson also went on, we did clinics and did service projects, and we are going to visit the historical sites and do some fun stuff in addition to playing some games, but we're going to do it in a different context than most Division III basketball programs.
There's just so many incredible things about those trips. Makes the whole time at Wheaton, and specifically a Wheaton basketball player, just so special.
All he cared about was winning, and that just makes life easy for a coach, because if your best player cares about that and your best player has his work ethic, it's hard for other people to come up with too many excuses. They sort of follow because he's just such a great leader.
They say the friends you make at college will be friends for life. We say the friends you make at Wheaton College will not only be lifelong, but life-changing. That's because Wheaton is a grace-filled, Christ-centered, fun community unlike any other. From talent shows to all-school communion, Christmas celebrations to hip-hop battles, you'll have opportunities every single day to express who you are and how you see the world, to lead, work, serve, and worship together, to define your convictions with peers and mentors who support and encourage you, and expect your friendships to last not only on campus, but throughout your life as part of a Wheaton family that spans the globe. This isn't just an educational experience. It's an unparalleled journey that you can only find at Wheaton.
When I first came to Wheaton, the ISP was one of the first offices I found. They helped me get settled in, from getting me a SIM card to taking me to the bank to open a bank account. They're very supportive of students whose families live overseas. From freshman year, I joined Mukapa, which is a club at Wheaton for third kosher kids, and we got together every Sunday to share a meal or have fun together, and it was a great place to find community. During my sophomore year, I started working with Mukapa as a publicity manager, and it was amazing to just see freshmen coming in and get settled at Wheaton and find community at Mukapa just as I did.
From psychology to business, health to history, Wheaton College offers 150 plus majors, minors, and concentrations, and 20 plus grad programs, all taught by world-class scholars who will mentor you, motivate you, and prepare you for the career you want. But the top-tier academic experience you'll find at Wheaton doesn't stop at career preparation. Here, we want you to think big picture. See the world through a Christ-centered point of view. Make connections between your faith and your interests and your studies. Pursue academic excellence, not at the risk of your faith, but for the sake of your faith. In the end, you'll have developed a vision for vocation and a passion for service, while strengthening your wisdom and character. That's what makes the Wheaton experience so profound and so long-lasting. It's a whole person preparation for your whole life's journey.
Humble leaders. adventurous thinkers, faithful believers. For Christ and his kingdom, Wheaton stands at the forefront of Christian liberal arts education. Here, we facilitate an unparalleled journey for our students, bringing together deep faith and intelligence to pursue their most ambitious callings. At Wheaton, reaching God-given potential is never accomplished alone. From coaches on the field to professors in the classroom, we come together to make space for students to wrestle with timeless questions and pursue biblically informed, thoughtful wisdom as they pursue academic, artistic, and athletic excellence. We are one of the nation's colleges that change lives, because that is exactly what we do. We live, work, serve, and worship together as an educational community centered on Jesus and reflecting the beautiful diversity of his kingdom. It's collaborative, immersive, Christ-centered. Our enduring model, with twin traditions of quality academics and deep faith, along with a faculty of Christian thought leaders and a staff of dedicated believers, allows us to champion the true essence of the Christian liberal arts educational experience. Continuing the legacy lived out by iconic thinkers and evangelical luminaries around the globe, Wheaton integrates and connects disciplines through Christian thought, diverse peers, and contemporary global context. Here, adventurous thinkers and faithful believers come together to create a mosaic of diverse backgrounds, beliefs, and hopes. It's a place of curiosity and conviction, a place to live out your values and pursue your ambitions. Except here, it's not only about what you can achieve. It's about who you can become. Living out our calling with heart and skill through Christ-centered leadership. At Wheaton, you don't have to settle. We call ourselves Thunder because, like thunder, the Wheaton Network is a force moving through him and for him to build the church and benefit society worldwide. Like rolling thunder, God's mighty voice calls us to be humble leaders, adventurous thinkers, and faithful believers for Christ and his kingdom.
Welcome back here to King Arena for this presentation of Wheaton College Thunder basketball here on the Wheaton College Thunder Sports Network. Currently, we have a 35-23 game, Wheaton leading over Elmhurst, with Annie Tate, 16 points, leading the scoring. So far, Wheaton has shot very well from the floor and played some great defense on this very physical game.
Wheaton shooting a good game here tonight. Annie Tate 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Obviously the best scorer on this team with Caroline Sickink out. Annie Tate averaging 17.3 points per game, seeing her reach her average almost. Wheaton will start with the ball here tonight.
And Richardson will inbound, and we are underway here in the third quarter of this game. Tate going to drive on the inside, kick it out to Schwinn. Richardson is going to fire it into the hands of the waiting defender for Elmhurst. They're going to drive the floor. Bricata will send it over to number 24, Klaczynski. Klaczynski was the one who got the interception, pointing another Elmhurst cause turnover for Wheaton. Bricata trying to drive inside on Schwinn, gets the screen from Smith, kicks it back out to Klaczynski, who's going to fire a three. It's going to be no good, but Smith gets the rebound, puts it up, and connects.
That's not the start that you want to see for Wheaton. Obviously, they've had turnover trouble all season long. They were able to hold it to just about 4 turnovers in the first half, but came out swinging with a turnover there.
Borowski is going to send it to Tate. Tate going to drive inside, add her a point total. She's going to kick it out to Fiborowski, but it's going to be blocked by Cusack. Nice play there for Rowan Cusack, who makes the pass. A little bit of a chaotic possession there for Elmhurst as they turn the ball over. Oliver slows down the tempo a little bit, but Schwinn looking to drive, kicks it out to Tate. Tate thought about the three, no good, and he's going to put it up and gets the foul.
Good pump fake there from Annie Tate. Faking the three, driving inside and drawing the foul. Annie Tate 7 for 7, like we said, from the charity stripe. See if she can add to that total.
So far, Wheaton currently having a 10-point lead. Annie Tate with 16 points on the game. Getting a lot of the scoring opportunities on the inside. And she'll make her first. Elmhurst looking to play up-tempo again, but Wheaton has a lot of success slowing this game down and working their offense. And the second one is good, 9 for 9 from the charity stripe for Annie Tate. And Bricata will have it at the top of the key, looking to drive in on Schwinn. No good. Klaczynski will send it back to Bricata. Currently, Wheaton playing pretty good defense so far. So Bricata's going to try to drive inside, goes for the underhand, and gets the foul.
Looks like they'll call Kate Oliver on the foul. That'll be her 3rd foul of the night. She sat out most of that second quarter. Good to see her back, but not what you want to see from one of your better players here tonight.
Absolutely, we'll keep our eye on her, see if there's any foul trouble later down the line. Bricata converts the and one opportunity. This will be a 9-point game here for the Blue Jays. Richardson will send it back to Oliver. Oliver's going to have to push it up the floor a little bit. She does. Oliver with Sessions on the defense, trying to drive inside, kicks it back out to Tate. Tate being swarmed by Bricata, double team with Cusack. It's Alyssa Fiborowski trying to get inside. Nice pass by Fiborowski to Tate. Tate trying to fade, no good. Rebound there by Mooney. Nice play to get it back into possession of Wheaton. Fiborowski resets at the top of the key. Send it to Tate. Send it out to Schwitt. 8 left on the shot clock. A bit of a chaotic there, but lost it. Schwinn, and it's going to be off the leg and a kick ball on Bricata. More importantly, that will reset the shot clock.
Like you said, a little bit of a chaotic possession there. Wheaton trying to find an open shot. Couldn't really find anything. Had a bit of trouble controlling the ball there.
Schwinn looking for the person inbound, finds Fiborowski. Fiborowski will drive inside. Tate is on the corner, sends it all the way over to the other end of the floor for Richardson. Monica Richardson looking to pick it up, and there's another interception there. And Kaczynski is going to look to push the floor. Steal attempt by Oliver, no good. It's now going to be good, and Oliver gets the breakaway. Puts it up, no good. Rebound there. I believe that's going to be Elmhurst ball as Oliver had it out of bounds.
Just a little too strong off the glass on the fast break from Oliver. Something to note, points off of turnovers in the first half were almost non-existent. Only 3 from Elmhurst and 2 from Wheaton.
Alexis Martin checks in for Annika Richardson. As Rowan Cusack is going to take it up the floor for the Blue Jays. Blazinski sends it to Bricata. Bricata Smith trying to drive on the inside, sends it back to Kluzinski. So far, Elmhurst taking a little bit of a slower approach, trying to dissect this Wheaton defense. Barada trying to drive inside, draws the contact. It's going to be waved off. It's going to be a traveling violation on Burkata.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Yep. Took one too many steps there. She was trying to go up to the cup.
Just a little bit of the shuffle of the feet there for Burkata. Alexis Martin finds herself open. She's going to want to push the tempo. Pickpocketed there by Burkata, creating the second chance opportunity for the Blue Jays.
And another turnover for the Thunder. Make that 10 on the night.
And the three is good for Trisana Sessions, getting her first points of the game. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point game here.
Elmhurst coming out real strong here in the second half, pushing the ball down the court as much as they can.
And there's going to be a reaching foul there and a much-needed break for Wheaton.
We want to see Wheaton try and slow down the ball game here, get control of the ball, get an opportunity to breathe, and find the open shot. Don't want to let Elmhurst speed the game up too much for them, because that's where we've seen them struggle this season.
Number 3, Shanice McQuay is in for Burkata. Oliver trying to drive, pumps, puts it up, no good. Rebound there by Tate. Tate swarmed by defenders and is able to draw the foul.
A great effort there by Tate underneath the basket as we go to look at the replay. She's able to corral that ball and try to go for the shot, drawing the foul. She'll go back to the line.
And I love the way that she goes strong to the basket, not looking to take a hook shot, but able to draw the foul. As we've seen, she's perfect so far from the charity stripe. Tate looking to expand on the Wheaton lead, and will be good. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous for an announcer's curse, but so far, so good. And Tate will make the second one.
11 for 11 here tonight, 11 points off the free throws for Tate.
So far, but a huge difference maker as Elmhurst has only shot 53% from the stripe. It's going to be a traveling violation on McQuay. And Elmhurst turnover just as they were trying to gain some momentum.
Came out strong, now 2 turnovers for them.
Oh, and it's going to be 5 seconds underneath the basket. And another turnover for Wheaton.
Schwinn just couldn't find an open Thunder there to pass the ball to. And that's where we've seen them struggle. The full-court press has really stifled Wheaton this season.
MC Brown back into the game underneath the basket. Is going to inbound to McQuay. McQuay puts it up, no good. Rebound there for Tate. I believe Oliver got a hand on it. Martin looking to drive the tempo. And there's going to be a traveling violation on Alexis Martin.
Looks as she tried to stop her plant foot, just moved a little bit there. Yep.
Seems so far the tempo is picked back up. Wheaton having trouble with turnovers again.
They seem to quell some of those issues in the first half. Now coming out here.
Cusack's going to put it up and gets the basket. Just like that, a 6-point game for Wheaton. Schwinn underneath is going to find Faborowski, dishes it out to Oliver. Oliver has numbers going down the court, trying to find Tate underneath the basket, and a reaching foul is going to be called on number 14, Nariah Smith.
Elmhurst really trying to get Wheaton to speed up their game here. That full court press is really stifling Wheaton. They're not able to find too much of an open player to inbound the ball, but they're able to find somebody there, get Oliver running down the court to dish it to Tate.
Borowski is able to inbound to Tate. He's going to cross it over to Martin. Martin's going to put up the 3. It's going to be off the front of the rim. Cusack driving. He's going to dish it out to McQuay. McQuay sends it over to Kluzinski, going for 3, and it's going to miss everything. This is over to Oliver for the rebound. Schwinn with 3 defenders on her. Looks like there was about to be a trap, but she's able to get out of it. Going to drive, kick it out to Martin. Martin takes a look from 3, and it's going to be in and out.
Oliver with a good rebound there. She had 10 rebounds last game, 2 here tonight.
MC Brown looking to put up the shot, no good. Rebound there by Tate. Schwinn encountering a trap, trying to get out of it, and she just sends it out, and it's going to be Elmhurst ball.
Looks like Schwinn was trying to get it off of McQuai's foot there, or Cusack, somebody trying to retain possession, get some breathing room, wasn't able to do that. And this Elmhurst defense is really stifling this Wheaton offense, really pressing them hard.
So far we've seen good defense by the Blue Jays as Elmhurst is drawn within a 6-point game. Well, Wheaton Athletics would like to thank Maypole Restaurant in downtown Wheaton for providing food for the game staff at tonight's basketball games. Maypole is located at 121 West Front Street in Wheaton. Visit their website at www.gatheratmaypole.com to place an order or make a reservation, or give them a call at 331-218-411881.
Dominic, you got to be thinking Coach Madsen's telling his team in the huddle here to slow down, reset yourselves, and just play the game that you know how to play. Try to slow it down, try to find the open shooter, make your passes, don't get caught in traps. And that's what Elmhurst has really been relying on here tonight, trapping the Wheaton offense, getting them off balance, making them play the game at a faster pace than what they're used to.
Absolutely. So far, Wheaton's going to have to try to set up their offense and run it through, getting opportunities underneath, getting those clean looks. A lot of that's come down from Annie Tate, and also getting to the free throw line.
Wheaton had 12 points in the paint in the first half. A lot of those points also coming off of free throws.
Smith trying to drive inside. And there's going to be a foul on Wheaton.
Take a look at the replay here. It'll be on Alexis Martin.
Rachel Brady is going to check into the game for Alexis Martin.
Alexis getting into a little bit of foul trouble now. She has 3 fouls on the night.
Baseball pass all the way across the floor, put up by Novak for the 3, no good. Rebound by Tate. Fighting for the rebound, it's going to be a jump ball call. Possession arrow stays with Elmhurst.
Just great effort there by Annie Tate, just going up for it. Trying to rip that ball away, but Cusack able to keep her hands on the ball and get that jump ball call.
Brown send it in to Novak. Novak will fight it to Klaczynski. He'll swing it over around back to Brown. Smith on the outside. Wheaton playing good defense. Smith driving on the inside, looking to work on Brady. Puts it up and gets it to go.
Smith now leads Elmhurst in scoring with 11 with that 2 points there.
And all of a sudden it's a 4-point game here at King Arena. Schwinn will send it to Tate. Tate looking for the cut, and she'll dribble it herself, trying to find the opportunity. Brady will send it out to Schwinn. 14 left on the shot clock. Feborowski finds Brady. 7 seconds left here. Wheaton's got to move. Schwinn trying to put it up. And there's going to be a foul on Elmhurst.
Good passing there from Wheaton. Schwinn looked to go to the basket, passed to Feborowski, but she was called on a foul, so she'll go to the line.
These are Lily Schwinn's first opportunities from the line, and she'll make her first shot. Free throw shooting going to be key down the stretch, as Wheaton has shot incredibly well from the line here so far.
14 for 17 from the line for Wheaton.
There's the announcer's curse on the last one, but still 1 for 1. Driving. It's going to be kicked out to Novak. Sends it over. Klaczynski from way downtown, no good. Off of Brady, rebound by Tate. The trap there as Elmhurst eases off the forward press as Feborowski will take it up. 40-35 here, final 3 minutes of the third quarter. And it's going to be off of Rowan Cusack. But good defense there by the point guard for Elmhurst.
If you're Wheaton here, you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Right now, you're going to be looking for Annie Tate. And with Anna Mooney in the game, she has the best 3-point percentage on the team. Maybe looking for her to provide a little bit of a spark here for the Thunder.
It is passed into Mooney, who will find Schwinn at the top of the key. Schwinn will send it to Feborowski. Feborowski looking to drive, take it herself, and gets the basket.
Great drive from Feborowski there, able to go in for 2.
Novak looking to take a deep three, no good. Rebound there by Cusack. It's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow, Thunder.
Great job by Rachel Brady there, getting both hands on the ball, able to keep them there and get the jump ball call for possession back to Wheaton.
Absolutely, as we see Schwinn underneath, and there's going to be kicked by Cusack. Possession will stay with Wheaton.
And as we've seen all night, Dominic, this full court press really causing a lot of trouble for Wheaton.
Absolutely, another trap there by Mooney. Mooney gonna have to push it up the floor. Feborowski finds Schwinn. Schwinn put on the break, sends it into Brady. An errand shot there. Mooney trying to get the rebound. Brady puts it up, and it's gonna hang on the rim, no good. Send it out. Brady will send it directly into Brown.
That was great effort by Mooney there, able to tip the ball back into Brady. Brady just barely missed that shot.
Smith driving, puts it up, no good. Rebound collected by Feborowski. Fast tempo again here. Wheaton trying to run the floor. Feborowski sends it into Schwinn. Schwinn looking to put it up, sends it back to Feborowski. Feborowski will settle for the mid-range jumper and gets it.
Great points there from Feborowski.
Feborowski providing a spark here when Wheaton had seen their lead diminish. Swing it around.
Back up to a 9-point lead.
See much needed points for Wheaton in the second part of the third quarter. This is going to be a foul. Let's see who that was on the replay. I believe that was Rachel Brady. Lindsay Novak will go to the line. Shoot two here for Elmhurst.
See if they're able to quell some of these issues that they've had from the free throw line.
First one is good. Shooting 19 for 16 on the night. Left a lot of points on the board, and that could be the difference of this game. And the second one goes as well. Schwinn. We're going to call the offense. She'll send it into Mooney. Mooney back to Schwinn. The double team there with the trap. It's going to send out to Mooney. Mooney trapped again. Wheaton having difficulty sending it up the floor. It's going to be deflected there by Cusack. Cusack's trying to run the floor, put it up, and doesn't get it. The rebound there by Smith, no good, and Take us the rebound. And there's going to be a foul on Cusack.
Great effort there by Smith, flying in on the rebound, trying to get the points back off of that rebound. Annie Tate was able to grab the second rebound. She'll go back to the line.
Natalie Hardy will check into the game for the Blue Jays. Annie Tate looking to expand the Wheaton lead. Currently a 7-point difference here in the late goings of the third. The first one by Tate is good.
Obviously, Wheaton here with an 8-point lead, but you've got to imagine they're wanting to diminish these turnover problems. 16 in total tonight.
Absolutely, and so far they've done a pretty good job with the press, although it has caused some hiccups, which is where Elmhurst has gotten a lot of their points from those second chance opportunities and from turnovers. Annie Tate checks out of the game as Annika Richardson enters back in.
With those last two free throws, Annie Tate's now 13 for 13.
3-point shot, no good. Absolutely, Annie Tate absolutely dominant from the stripe tonight. As Mooney will send it to Feborowski, swinging around back to Schwinn. Schwinn looking for anyone to cut inside. He's able to find Feborowski. Nice pass there to Brady. Sends it back to Feborowski. Elmhurst doing a good job tracking with Wheaton's passing. Brady's gonna try to do it herself. Puts it up, no good. As Cusack's gonna want to run the floor. Cusack sends it to Novak. Novak with the three, no good off the front iron. And Schwinn is gonna send it up the floor. So Richardson is able to corral it. Currently about a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Richardson is going to take it down. Sorry, Feborowski. Pass out, Richardson. Schwinn on the outside, sends it into Brady. Brady looking to work on Smith. Brady puts it up, no good. Richardson with the rebound. It's going to be fought around. It's going to be a kick ball. Possession arrow So the possession will go to Wheaton.
Look to be Cusack again on the kick ball. That looks to be her correction. Yeah, no, Cusack on the kick there.
Just off the knee, 6.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brady has the ball. Schwinn is gonna pump fakes, put it up, and gets the shot.
And that will end the third quarter for the Thunder. Great pump fake there by Lily Schwinn, the senior. Gets the mid-range shot, and it's in. 11-point ball game for the Thunder. Elmhurst had cut the lead to as little as 6 in the third quarter, but Wheaton able to pull away here now.
Absolutely, we saw a lot of resilience from the Thunder in that quarter. Currently, Elmhurst initially had the Thunder on their heels with that full court press, but Wheaton able to prevail with a 48-37 lead here. We see Annie Tate with 22 points leading the way for the Thunder. And she, I believe, 13 for 13 now from the stripe.
Nariah Smith leads Elmhurst in scoring with 11. Bukata close behind with 10. See if they can provide Elmhurst with a much-needed spark coming into the fourth quarter.
So far, we've seen Wheaton able to establish an offensive rhythm while controlling the turnovers, although it did get a little bit hairy in the middle of that third quarter.
And here's the great thing. In the first half, we saw both teams go toe-for-toe in rebound. Wheaton now is out-rebounding Elmhurst with 39 rebounds. Elmhurst with 29. They've really been able to collect those boards, get second-chance points, whether it be offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. Their defense has been on fire here tonight. Kate Oliver is back in the game. Reminder, she has 3 fouls, so she's in a little bit of foul trouble here, but looking for her to close out the rest of this game tonight.
Absolutely. Elmhurst has had no easy shots so far, so a great testament to the Thunder defense. Cusack, gonna drive inside, we'll send it to Novak. Schwinn guarding Novak, we'll send it back to Cusack. Elmhurst slowing down the tempo a little bit here, as Cusack's gonna put it up, no good. Rebound there for Schmidt, as Novak fires it across the court to Novak. Novak with a 3 and gets it.
Tough shot there for Novak.
See Elmhurst employ that full court press, and that one gets away. 3-point opportunity for Elmhurst, no good. And the rebound goes and is saved by Elmhurst. What a play to keep it in bounds. Schmidt driving, gets it no good. Smith is gonna put it up no good. And the rebound is corralled there by Oliver.
Good vision by Oliver there, getting the ball to Schwinn. Obviously a tough couple seconds there for Elmhurst, getting all those rebounds, not coming away with points, and that's not what you want to see for Elmhurst late here in the game.
Absolutely, those second and third chance opportunities not coming through on that possession. Tate puts it up, no good. Rebounds collected by Hardy, who will drive it off the floor, send it to Smith. Smith looking to get it up, and it's blocked in the back. I believe that was Richardson.
Look to be Kate Oliver with the block there. She's coming in here tonight with 15 blocks. That makes her second block of the night, totaling her season total to 17.
Richardson rolls off the rim, currently an 8-point game here. 8 minutes to go in the game. Novak's gonna put up another 3, and she's gonna connect from downtown. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game again. Elmhurst coming out with a really hot start.
Watch
Schwinn.
that 11-point lead diminish quickly, but Schwinn able to draw a foul there.
Absolutely nice play by Schwinn to get to the stripe and get another opportunity for points.
Schwinn went 1 for 1 last time she was at the line.
Rachel Brady checks into the game as Richardson comes out here in the later goings. So far we've seen the tempo increase, Elmhurst able to play their game a little bit and start connecting on some of those threes, especially.
If you're Coach Madsen, you've got to think, slow the game down, beat the press, and get the shots in the paint or the mid-range shots that have been working so well tonight.
See Schwinn 2 for 2 on these opportunities.
However, if you're Coach Pruitt on Elmhurst's side, you've been loving the 3-ball recently. That one doesn't fall, but if you're him, try to think for the big shots.
Absolutely, and that'll be a key way for them to get back into this game. Feborowski will control at the top of the floor. Turns to Oliver. Tate with the pump fake is going to go with the mid-range shot and connects.
Right on cue, mid-range shot where they've been effective tonight.
Similar shot to the one that Schwinn took at the end of that third quarter that changed momentum. There's going to be a reach foul on Feborowski.
And I believe that puts Tate at 24 points here tonight, leading all scorers from both teams.
Absolutely, and by a country mile too, as Nariah Smith is the next most with 11. Burkata underneath the basket is going to send it into Novak. Novak thought about the three. The baseball pass sends it over as it was initially intercepted by Teresa Sessions. Burkata looking to drive on Oliver. Double team by Tate. As Cusack's going to drive with the left hand, no good. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be on Schwinn.
Take a look at the replay here. Cusack with the layup, no good. Schwinn trying to go for the board. I think they'll call her on a reach in there. Possession remains with Elmhurst.
Kicked inside. Smith looking to put it up, no good. And Tate with another rebound. And Tate instantly gets a trap, sends it out to Oliver. Oliver looking to drive on Burkata, sends it over. Nice pass there, and the extra pass to Brady, which connects.
And we've seen this a few times here tonight from Kate Oliver, able to see out of the corners of her eyes, out of the periphery, and get good passes going.
And there's going to be an offensive foul on Elmhurst as Wheaton gets the ball back.
Very back and forth here. We saw the lead, the 11-point lead cut down to 6. We saw Wheaton expand that, cut down. Now they're back up again with an 11-point lead. Let's hope that they can hold on. Elmhurst trying to get anything going on offense.
Schwinn is going to come out of the game for Alexis Martin as Wheaton's going to try to clamp down defensively. Feborowski will control, looking to drive it up the court. As Elmhurst edges off of their full court press. Feborowski sends it to Brady. Brady in the corner to Tate. Tate looking to drive herself. The cut by Brady, no good. Baseball pass to the other side of the court for Martin. Sends it back over to Tate. Tate with a pump fake, driving, puts up a tough shot. No good, but a foul.
Tate gets another foul. Obviously, Elmhurst does not want her to score, limiting her to 5 for 12 from the floor, but it doesn't matter when she's able to hit all of her free throws.
Absolutely. It looks like Elmhurst almost fouled her twice on that possession with a bump and a slap on the wrist. Tate to get the point total to 25 on the night, and she does. Currently an 8-point lead here for the Thunder. Tate makes the next one.
Just deadly. 15 for 15 from the line, extending that lead to 13.
And a nice defensive play there by Martin as the turnover is going to be on Elmhurst.
Martin tipped it. McQuai tried to corral it. Wheaton will get possession back, looking to extend this lead.
It's going to be sent in by Feborowski. Feborowski to Oliver, who's strapped. Feborowski with the speed is going to take a pickpocket there by Elmhurst. It's going to be easy points for Anna Kaczynski. We see turnovers rear their ugly head again for Wheaton. Oliver able to push through the trap, slow down the tempo a little bit here on the offensive side.
Great concentration there from Oliver with an Elmhurst defender just pressed up against her.
And another steal there. That's going to be number 5, Sessions, who's going to get the baskets. And Wheaton's going to call a timeout to talk this one over.
Great play there from Sessions, stealing the ball from Martin. Able to go down, get the little Euro step, and lay the ball into the cup.
See so far, Wheaton able to expand that lead, but Elmhurst refusing to go away here in these later parts, getting some steals and turnovers from Wheaton. And as we see, Elmhurst is not dead yet.
Just over 5.5 minutes left to play. Elmhurst has cut the lead down to 9. You got to think that Coach Pruitt is drawing up something to get the outside shots for Elmhurst here tonight. They've shot 5 for 22, which is only 22% from beyond the arc, but 15 of their points coming from beyond the arc. You think here that they need to draw something up, maybe a little screenplay or something, try to get the ball into somebody's hands. We saw Smith go out. Maybe she'll come back in, maybe she won't. Doesn't look like she will. We have Bukata here, who's their next leading scorer. Maybe she can provide a little bit more of a spark here for this Elmhurst offense. On the other side of the ball, Wheaton needs to stay confident in what they've been doing, those mid-range shots, going underneath, drawing the fouls and shooting the free throws, and that's where they've been the most effective here tonight. They've also showed really good defensive play with 4 blocks here.
Absolutely, and one of the keys for Wheaton is going to be slowing down that tempo, making sure that they control the ball and not making any needless and dangerous passes.
Correction, make that 5 blocks. Kate Oliver has 3, Annika Richardson with 2.
Schwinn able to rebound to Oliver, back to Schwinn. Schwinn looking to push it up the floor. Is going to be, instead of the double team, another turnover there by Wheaton as Bukata is going to lay it in.
Almost right on cue. Bukata with the bucket.
It's going to be sent in, dangerous pass, almost another opportunity. That's going to be sent to Brady. Miracle, Brady's able to get that ball, swarmed by defenders, and a timeout's going to be called by Wheaton.
I mean, Elmhurst is just absolutely swarming the ball right now. The press is really killing the Thunder. It's been this way all season.
Absolutely, and we've seen almost 2 quick plays, and we're going to get another timeout. And Elmhurst playing incredibly aggressively, and that's where they've been able to do really well tonight.
See Coach Madsen drawing something up, talking to this Wheaton team, see if they can get them to corral themselves, slow down the game, take a breath, and find the open shooter, the open lane. All right, find somebody who's open to beat the press.
So far, 5:16 left in this game. Wheaton with a 56-49 lead, as Oliver will thankfully take it from this side, but a kick ball there by Trisana Sessions.
I think she's thinking this is soccer, wrong sport, as that one went flying.
Another good defensive play by the Blue Jays. As Oliver's able to get it into Schwinn. Aggressive defense there by Cusack. Tate trying to drive it in, and it's going to be stripped, but a foul there.
Again, Tate fouled on the way up. She'll head back to the line.
And if you're Elmhurst, you're wondering, is there anyone else we can foul tonight? As Annie Tate has been so far incredible from the free throw line. And the first one goes.
I think we both held our breath on that one.
I was a little worried, didn't want to. Takes it as the second shot by Tate is going to go.
17 for 17 for Tate here tonight. An impressive performance from Annie Tate, bringing her total to 27 points.
And a good majority of that has been from the line tonight. Bergata is going to send it in to Kaczynski. Kaczynski trying to put it up and gets the basket. Elmhurst starting to drive inside.
Great shot selection there from Kaczynski, able to get the layup going.
But Kaczynski will immediately be called from the called for the foul, and guess who's going to go back to the line? It's going to be Annie Tate once more.
You talk about narratives, you talk about storylines. Obviously, the big one here with Wheaton, Caroline Sicking has been out for the past several games with a nagging knee injury. Annie Tate carrying most of that load now that Sicking is out, and obviously she's been doing a great job of that here tonight. 28 points, 17 for 17 from the free throw line. The next highest score is Faberowski with 9. But a majority of this Wheaton offense is centered around the former All-American, 5th-year senior, Annie Tate.
What we've seen so far is not a lot of three-point shooting, but a lot of good pump fakes around the arc to set up those mid-range jumpers that Wheaton has taken. So far, it lets them with a 7-point advantage. While Elmhurst has never gone away, Wheaton's been able to stay resilient and able to push and expand the lead back whenever Elmhurst has made it close.
You know, for Coach Madsen, this seems like an expected game, right? All time, Wheaton leads the series against Elmhurst 76-15. Their first meeting going all the way back to 1977. The last time they played was February 18th of 2023, and Wheaton won that ball game 78-42. Wheaton has only lost 2 games to Elmhurst.
Currently, Wheaton is looking to close this one out and improve to 3-4 in their conference play, with 10-6 being their record overall if they seal this one away.
Here's Tate.
From the free throw line. And she'll make the first one. Tate.
Her first miss tonight.
Planks off. What a performance by Annie Tate, being almost perfect from the line. As that one goes, a nice shot there by Tristessa Sessions. It's going to be a 59-53 game. Wheaton brings the trap back. Tate fires it over to Oliver, a rainbow pass, but it's corralled. A little bit of a chaotic sequence there, but corralled by Alyssa Feborowski. Schwinn looking to try to get inside, and there's going to be a pickpocket there by Elmhurst, and it's get the easy basket for Tristessa Sessions.
Sessions popped it out. Bukata corralled it, passed it back to Sessions for a nice little fast break there.
And all of a sudden, it's a 4-point game, but there's going to be more opportunities from the free throw line. Won't be Annie Tate this time, it'll be Kate Oliver.
Kate Oliver so far, she's 2 for 2 from 3, has 6 points. This will be her first time at the line tonight. She has 3 blocks on the defensive side, 4 total rebounds.
So far, we've seen Wheaton as a team shoot 23 for 27 from the free throw line, good for 85.2%, as Oliver makes the first.
Wheaton looking for a little bit of a cushion here as they enter into the last 4 minutes of play.
The second one's going to be off the top. Rebound bid by Tate, no good. Elmhurst looking to run the floor. And there's going to be a reach and foul by Brady, and Brady cannot believe it.
And the fans do not like that call one bit. Brady just barely got the hand there of Sessions as she went to go poke that ball out.
Very close there.
Great defensive effort.
Number 14, Naraya Smith checks back into the game as Trista Sessions, or excuse me, I think that's Rowan Cusack who's going to go out of the game. Bricata going to find someone to inbound, going to be into Cusack. 5-point difference here. Wheaton up 60-55, 3:47 and counting left. Cusack trying to drive inside, put up the shot, no good. Rebound's going to be good by number 5 Sessions, but she's going to have stepped out of bounds.
If you're Elmhurst, you're a little bit worried now. You have 3 of your key players in foul trouble. Cusack with 4, Klaczynski with 4, and Sessions with 4.
See Oliver controls possession. Schwinn swarmed on the other side. Back to Oliver. Oliver, good defense there by Cusack. Oliver trying to do it herself. Sends it to Feborowski. Tate trying to drive in. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and there's going to be a foul.
That'll be on Sessions, and she will be out of the game. That is her 5th foul.
Sessions will take a seat on the bench as once again Annie Tate will go to the free throw line. Annie Tate, this game making free throws with the certainty of death and taxes. Only missing 1 shot on the night. And the first shot's good.
Do you expect anything different at this point?
Absolutely not. She's been incredible from the line. And she makes the second one.
Make that 20 for 21, 30 total points for Tate here tonight.
20 of them being from the line. As that one's stolen by Oliver. Oliver looking to push the floor, doesn't have the number. She's gonna hold up, sends it to Schwinn. Under 3 minutes here with Wheaton having a 7-point lead. Feborowski trying to drive inside. She gets the lane, puts it up, and it's good!
There's that cushion that we were talking about that Wheaton was searching for.
Burkata gonna put it up, gets the rebound to leave that Smith, and the foul is gonna be offensive. I believe they called that a jump ball.
Jump ball possession, Wheaton. Going back to Annie Tate, she has a double-double on the night, 31 points, 13 rebounds. She is on fire.
20 points from the stripe and absolutely taking what Elmhurst has gave her so far. And part of that's been creating opportunities down beneath and going strong to the basket.
Yeah, Elmhurst is just really trying to stifle this Wheaton offense, but when Wheaton's able to get underneath the basket, Annie Tate's really strong in the paint. She's gone up, and they've tried to block the shot, but almost every attempt has gone to a foul, sending Annie Tate to the line, where she's collected a majority of her points. If you're Coach Pruitt here tonight, with 2:39 left in the game, down by 9, you're thinking, okay, we need to get something rolling. We need to get a couple of big shots off. Elmhurst shooting 5 of 22 from beyond the arc, trying to maybe see if they can send them from beyond the arc and get something going.
Absolutely, definitely a sense of urgency setting in for the Blue Jays as they have limited time left and a 9-point deficit. Schwinn will take it underneath the basket. And they're trying to find someone. Nice catch there by Oliver with the pass to Feborowski. Feborowski is going to hold up, and she didn't have the numbers. And a foul there by Kwasinski. Definitely not happy with that one.
Feborowski looked like she could have had a little bit of a fast break there, wanted to slow it down, but she'll go to the line. If you're Wheaton, you definitely want to slow this ball game down. You want to control the ball and you want to control the clock. You don't want Elmhurst to get the ball. You want to stop the turnovers. So far, 21 turnovers here tonight for Wheaton.
Wheaton shooting very well from the line. Fortunately, that one doesn't go for Feborowski. Shooting over 80%, while Elmhurst hasn't had a shot recently as that one goes. Still 55 or 58.8% from the line. Barada looking to drive it, and there's going to be a foul. Brady begging for the travel.
I think it's important to note on that last Elmhurst foul that we saw, that was on Kwasinski. She is fouled out for the game.
See, Kwasinski, one of their main contributors on defense, and so it's going to be a big loss for the Blue Jays. MC Brown back into the game, dishes it out to Smith, who's going to try to drive, and it's going to be the charge as Brady picks it up. Possession, Wheaton.
Great job by Rachel Brady, standing in there, planting her feet and taking the charge, not letting Smith get the best of her.
And they're going to start it back from underneath the Elmhurst basket. 2:24 left in this game. And Wheaton has expanded it out to a 10-point lead. Schwinn looking underneath the basket. It's going to be sent into Feborowski. Feborowski going backwards, looking for a player, and there's going to be a foul. Rowan Cusack.
She is fouled out of the game. 3 Blue Jays have fouled out here in the 4th quarter.
So we've seen the Blue Jays dropping like flies so far. They've been playing very physical, but this is one of the consequences of playing so aggressively, and a lot of the Blue Jays players have been in foul trouble all night.
You're going to look heavily towards Nariah Smith here in the final 2:20 of this game.
See Peyton Schmidt check back into the game. Feborowski will make the first free throw. 11-point lead, one of the larger leads we have seen so far tonight.
Largest of the night was 14 points at the end of the first half.
Smith is going to inbound it to Burkata. Burkata Driving's going to kick it to Brown. Brown trying to drive inside. Send it to Smith. Smith trying to get it up, no good. And it's going to be out still. The possession will stay with the Blue Jays.
I think that was Kate Oliver again on the block, making that her 4th block of the night.
Send it in. Schmidt trying to drive inside to deflect it
Again,
there.
make that 5. The
By
defensive weapon.
Kate Oliver with the rejection. It sent it to Brady. Tate thought about the 3, decided not to. Gonna try to kill some clock. Feborowski fighting, and there's gonna be a very physical play. Another foul is gonna be called on Elmhurst.
Looks like they were trying to foul Annie Tate. Is that really something you want to do with 1:52 left in the game, down 12?
The interesting strategy is Annie Tate, as we've talked about all night, absolutely electric from the free throw line. This will be Feborowski looking to add even more distance as she'll make the first. Quick reminder after the game to stay tuned for the following presentation of Wheaton men's basketball, as the team will take on the highly ranked Elmhurst Blue Jays after we finish with the women's game here. The rebound was taken by Tate, and it'll be another foul, and guess who will go to the line? It's Annie Tate.
Time after time after time again here tonight, Annie Tate has gone to the line and has produced points.
Tate, 31 points on the night. Make it 32.
I mean, she is absolutely electric here tonight.
Trying to push it to the largest lead of the game and get 33. And she'll make it 33.
Annie Tate with 33 points, 14 rebounds, a double-double on the night.
And the foul and 1 opportunity for Brigada. That's the type of play you need for Elmhurst as you're starting to see this thing slip away.
Take a look at the replay here. I think they might have called that one on Schwinn. And that puts her in foul trouble with 4. And Alexis Martin will check in the game for Schwinn.
Brigada trying to finish off this 1-and-1 opportunity.
Actually make that 5 fouls. Lily Schwinn fouled out there on the night.
See the first Wheaton player foul out, and that'll be important for directing this offense. As the and-1 opportunity is good, and is back to a 12-point lead.
Elmhurst will come back out with this full court press and try to get a steal off of it. Let's see if they'll be successful here.
Oliver underneath will send it to Tate, and Oliver trying to get back up the floor. The foul in reach was no good, as Oliver's just looking to kill clock at this point. Tate to get it underneath, 1:30 left in this one. Oliver looking to drive. At this point, Tate's gonna pull up from 3, no good. Rebound there for, I believe that's Brown.
I think that was smart there from Elmhurst. Every time Tate had the ball in her hand in that possession, they backed off and didn't want to go for the foul.
And the foul is going to be on Feborowski, as Elmhurst will go to line. Speaking of fouls, at what point here, we've got a 12-point game, 1:11 to go. Parker, at what point does Elmhurst start fouling?
Immediately. I think that's the only thing they can do. Obviously, you know not to foul Annie Tate. I mean, 22 for 23 from the line. I mean, that's absolutely just a ridiculous showing from the line. You don't want to foul her because you know she's going to be automatic. And it looked like on that last possession, that's where their mind was at. They were trying to foul, Kate Oliver, but with the ball in Tate's hands, you don't want to foul Annie Tate. But if you're Wheaton, you want to get the ball into her hands to get those points.
See who it is. They're trying to get it in, and it's going to be a bad pass put up there by Smith. No good. Rebound there for Elmhurst, and another foul. I believe that'll go against either Martin or Tate, and Elmhurst will get another opportunity from the line. Not what you want to see if you're the Thunder.
Not at all. Looks like that one went against Alexis Martin. Something else to notice, Feborowski in trouble with 4 fouls with 1:06 left to go in this ball game.
This is something you don't want to see if you're the Thunder. Elmhurst getting an opportunity to add points to the board while the clock is stopped at 1:06.
They've cut it down to a 9-point ball game.
Still very much in Wheaton's control. Just need to play and protect the ball. Martin will have the ball underneath. 8-point game. going to send it in to Feborowski. Martin driving, and there's going to be a quick foul on, excuse me, that was Kate Oliver.
See if Kate Oliver can make her free throws here. She's seen the line once, went 1 for 2. She has 7 total points. But on the defensive end, an absolute unit, 2 steals, 5 blocks, 4 rebounds, doing it all for this Wheaton defense.
And I've just got a little bit of information that Annie Tate just set a record for the conference for number of free throws made in a game. What a showing from the stripe from Annie Tate.
Record-breaking performance here from Annie Tate tonight. Look at her on the line there, all smiles tonight.
Both shots are made by Oliver. 0, Lindsay Novak checks back into the game. 10-point game here with 1:03. Wheaton trying to close this one out. It's going to be sent up. It's going to be Nariah Smith looking to create an opportunity. Under a minute here. She's going to put it up and gets the quick basket.
Nice little hook shot as she went up to the rim there.
There's going to be a timeout there for Coach Madsen.
If you're Elmhurst, I think Coach Pruitt's going to tell them, we got to stick to this press. You know, we've created a lot of havoc tonight with this press. We've created a lot of turnovers. With 22 turnovers on the night. Elmhurst only with 12. You know, turnovers have plagued the Wheaton team this year. It's caused a lot of trouble for them. Yes, it's caused trouble for them tonight, but you still see them leading. So if you're Elmhurst, you want to really focus in on that full court press, try to get the points from the turnovers, do anything that you can do here to try and cut to this lead. It's an 8-point ball game with 57.3 seconds left to go. Wheaton trying to hold on. Coach Madsen's probably telling them to slow down the game, breathe, find the open shot, find the open, the open lane, somebody to get the ball into their hands and just drain the clock.
Melissa Feborowski will have the ball near our announcer's booth. And he's sent into Oliver. Oliver trapped and immediately fouled. Looks like they're going to try to get the ball into Kate Oliver.
Oliver will go back to the line again, see if she can capitalize here and make this a 10-point ball game.
Absolutely. As we see number 0, Lindsay Novak, and number 4, Kristen Lopez check into the game for Schmidt and Katie Martrice, who we saw for the first time. First shot for Oliver is good.
9-point ball game now with 55.9 left to go.
See Wheaton closing this one out here with good performances from the line. It's going to be sent quickly in to Smith. Elmhurst is going to want to hurry if they have any chance. Smith's going to try to put it up. No good. Rebound collected. It's on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball possession arrow, Elmhurst.
Good defense there by Wheaton, trying to get the rebound. Elmhurst able to just grab onto it.
Lopez going to take a deep 3, and that's going to be way short. And the ball is going to go to Wheaton.
They're saying the ball was tipped on that shot.
And they're going to correct a call, and Elmhurst will regain possession. Going to have to go quickly here. He's going to send it in. Open shot for Novak from 3. No good. Rebound there by Smith. Smith trying to find the open person. Lopez puts it up. No good. Rebound Brown, and she gets fouled.
At the start of that, on the inbound there, you saw a couple Wheaton defenders on the ground, kind of got confused, shuffled up, toppled over. They were able to regain themselves, but Brown able to draw the foul there on that second chance shot.
Katie Matrice and Peyton Smith check back into the game. Elmhurst has another opportunity to get points with the clock stopped, but that possession took a lot of time.
Brown making her first shot there, cuts it down to a 9-point game with 32.8 left to go.
The second shot is good. Currently an 8-possession game as Coach Madsen's going to want to talk this one over.
We've seen Elmhurst come out in the start of the second half, firing off quick threes. You wonder if they're trying to aim to do that here again as the time dwindles down.
I believe that's going to be one of the ways you're going to have to turn the tides in this game. Unfortunately, we're at the point where a quick 2 doesn't do you a whole much, especially when Wheaton's been playing so well from the free throw line.
Yeah, obviously, Elmhurst needing to foul, probably not wanting to foul at all, as in total, Wheaton is 36 for 43, only missing, 7 shots?
Yep.
From the line tonight. I mean, an absolutely dominating performance, 83.7% from the line tonight.
Of course, the record set by Annie Tate for most free throws in a game by a CCIW player. Just incredible stuff here.
I mean, she just continues to add on to her resume as a college basketball player for the Wheaton Thunder.
Feborowski will have the ball on our side of the floor. They set up the inbound play, sends it into Oliver. Oliver immediately swarmed by Blue Jays, sends it back out. Wheaton doing a good job. No foul yet from Elmhurst. And finally, the foul is going to be on the exact player you did not want to foul, Annie Tate.
She goes back to the line. She looks to extend the lead and extend her very brand new record of most free throws made in a CCIW basketball game.
23 seconds left. Wheaton up 74-66.
Wheaton sending almost all of their defenders except Rachel Brady to the backcourt to prevent an Elmhurst score.
Tate, the first one, automatic. There'll be 34 points on the game now. Looking for 35. And it's going to be good. Elmhurst going to have to hurry there. They're going to roll the ball to stop the clock. Picked up by Smith. Smith going to try to drive inside. Three-point shot by Brown. And it's going to hover around and connects.
In and out, but went back in as she gets the three ball there. But back to those two free throws. That puts Annie Tate 24 of 25 on the night tonight. 35 points, 14 rebounds. An absolutely astounding double-double performance from the former All-American here tonight.
Helping Wheaton to a 76-69 lead here with 18.3 left on the clock. It's another reminder that after the presentation and the end of this game, we'll have the second part of our doubleheader coming up where the men of both of these programs take each other on, where Wheaton will gun for the upset.
Here's something to note. Wheaton's last field goal was with 2:49 left in this quarter. Since then, it's been all free throws.
Wow. You're talking about taking what the other team gives you and capitalizing from free. It's had a story of two very different performances from the stripe. The foul is going to once again be on Annie Tate.
I think she wants to make this record unbreakable.
To be honest, I think Elmhurst wants her to make this record. It seems like Wheaton's done a good job getting the ball into her, and Elmhurst just keep taking the bait.
You think they could have double teamed her there, tried to not let her get the ball?
At this point, anyone else. As Lopez comes back into the game along with Matrice. Tate will make another one.
And that one is good.
At this point, there's nothing left to say. Oh, and Kate Oliver trying to make the heads-up play there on the roll as Brown is trying to drive inside. No good. Rebound by Tate. And there will be, once again, another foul. Ten seconds left here, 78-69 game. Annie Tate will go to the line. Wheaton putting all of its defenders back at this point.
Annie Tate just adding to her point total, adding to the free throw total, extending this lead, carrying the team on her back tonight.
And another free throw is good. Tate finishes the night most likely with a made free throw. 8 seconds left. Smith gonna try to drive this up, puts it up. It's gonna be in and out. And then we're gonna get another foul. Nope, they decided not to foul. And that's the ball game, folks. Wheaton takes this one 80-69. They improve to 3-4 in conference play, 10-6 overall. And Annie Tate, 39 points, setting a CCIW record from the stripe. And what a win for the Wheaton Thunder.
Absolutely dominating performance there by Annie Tate tonight with the double-double performance. As you said, 28 for 29 from the arc, 39 points. Next highest was Alyssa Faborowski with 15 points. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Kate Oliver with 2 steals and 5 blocks here tonight. Well, folks, that about wraps it up here tonight. Thank you for joining us for this broadcast on Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. This is Parker Rogers.
This is Dominic Brown
signing off.